Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, all praises to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakodash. Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutation to the elect of the nation of Israel. To you I say shalom. And this video is about the chariots of Israel, the chariots of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. All right. The so-called UFOs are the chariots of Israel. This is Psalms 104, verse, and also the angels are in those chariots, okay? The angels, so-called black men are in those chariots, in those vehicles, according to the scriptures, okay? The Heavenly Father is a so-called black man. His name is Yahweh. His son, the Messiah, his name is Yahweh Shai. He's a so-called black man too, all right? And the angels are so-called black men. This is not a black thing. It's not a color thing. But for truth's sake, we must say and speak the truth. And also, you know, Israelites, they're going to come looking like all nations, and they're going to have all different types of skin tones, okay? This is not a carnal theme. This is not carnal. It's very spiritual, okay? This is Psalms 104. Give me 1 second. It's an intransit lesson. This is an intransit lesson. This is Psalms 104, verse 2. Verse 1. Bless the Lord, Yahweh, my soul, O Yahweh, my power. Thou art very great. Thou art clothed with honor and majesty, who covers thyself with light as with the garment, who stretches out the heavens like a curtain, who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariot, who walketh upon the wings of the wind, who maketh his angels spirits, his ministers a flaming fire. Right. Okay. So, who maketh the clouds his chariot. Okay. Who walketh upon the wings of the wind. When you see those so-called UFOs in the sky, those are the chariots of the Most High. Those are the vehicles that angels are in. It says verse 3, verse 4, who maketh his angels spirits, his ministers a flaming fire. That's right. That's right. Angels are in those vehicles. Okay. And yes, those so-called UFOs, they do shoot out laser beams. Okay. Fire bolts. You know, laser beams of fire. The chariots, different movies and different cartoons visualize that image. You know? All right. And the angels, they do Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai's will. And they are in perfect order. Okay? And when you read the scriptures, the so-called UFOs, they're known as the when you read it in the scriptures, you may come across horses, or you may see clouds. Okay? Let's get what's that? Psalm 68. Psalm 68, verse let's This is verse 17. The chariots of God are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai, in the holy place. Right. The chariots of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands. The chariots of power, the chariots of God. So it's millions and millions of angels, Can't really put a number on it. It's a plethora, a multitude of angels doing the Heavenly Father's will. All right. Let's get Revelation chapter. That's going to be chapter 14, verse 14, and it reads, "And I looked, and behold, a white cloud, and upon the cloud one sat like unto the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle." Right? A golden crown. That's metaphoric. That's like, he's coming to conquer the nations. He's going to put down these nations, all right? He's the one with the crown. There's going to be no more thrones. No more throne for Esau. And right now, who's on top? Who's ruling? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, right? Right? So, let's keep reading. It says, the white cloud, white represents, pure. And the cloud represents the chariot. All right? Yahushua is going to come in those chariots, man. He's coming in his chariot. Right? And what's a sickle? That's a farming tool, used to chop down the harvest, So the Heavenly Father is going to send His Son, the Messiah, Yahweh Shai, to conquer these nations, and to put them into subjection, to put them down. It's the Lord that setteth up one and bringeth down one, and it's the Lord, it's the Most High, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, that does these things. Verse 15, another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, thrusting thy sickle and reap, for the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. Right, now it's time for Yahushua to get busy. Yep. We at the end of the world, man. Yahushua's about to make his return, and we can feel it. But before he make his return, a couple prophecies has to be fulfilled, like the mandatory implementation of the mark of the beast, which is the RFID CHIP. Also, during that time, that is Jacob's trouble, So Jacob's trouble has to pop off, which we are in the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble. It's happening. it's only going to get more worse and worse and worse. We are in some evil times, some bad times. So we definitely have to stay prayed up, man, and pray to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua for protection, for everything, for salvation, protection, for safety, for strength, you know, for might, strength, wisdom, you know. So yeah, you know, pretty much reached my destination. So with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakhakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. Peace, blessings, and salutation to the elect. Shalom.